Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Hope everyone had just a fantastic weekend. Hello, the Shibi Friendly Computer. Thank you so very much for gifting a tier 1 sub to WRX Wing. Congratulations, WRX Wing. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Sweet. Yeah. We're back. We're gonna be playing. At least we're gonna be starting with Nova. I think we have a second Nova deck. It's gonna be kind of a celebration of Nova stream today. But the first deck that we are gonna be playing is the deck from the Deck Factory that was posted last Friday. I want to say. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was Friday. That's the Nova deck, the Andy R member requested deck from YouTube. And then I've got a Leadership Nova that utilizes White Wolf that I want to try and build one of the new cards from the Silk Hero pack. Front End Wizard, hello, welcome. How you doing? Happy to have you here. Hello, Sam. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice. Sweet. So let's talk about the deck build. I picked On the Run because I don't know, figured On the Run was fun. So we're going to try On the Run against the deck, but let's talk about what the deck is built about, or built around. Nova loves one way or another because he can unleash Nova Force and just kind of pop off and go forever until he runs out of things to thwart or defeat. And one way or another is going to get us something that we can defeat. Good morning, Friendly Computer. How you doing? Thank you so very much for the sub. I appreciate it. As well as draw some cards in the meantime. So we've got that. Hey Nelson, good to be here. New to your channel. Welcome. Oh, I'm so happy to have you, Charles. Great job with what you have done. Do you think now we'll have more shield support? A War Machine review will be coming? Do I not have a War Machine review? Yeah, I probably do need to do a War Machine review. I still haven't done any of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Black Panther or Shuri reviews. Been really busy. So I think I'm probably going to prioritize those, and then I know that there's a couple. I know like Spider-Woman, Adam Warlock, apparently War Machine. I don't think I have Groot out. There's like 7 legacy heroes that I have not done yet. But yeah, I do need to get a War Machine review in the works. I need to do Maria, Nick, Silk, and Shuri as well. So welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. So we got that. We've got the Raft. So the Raft is a new card from Shuri. That after you defeat a minion, you can tuck him under here, and then if there are 4 or more, you can deal yourself an encounter, or you deal somebody in True Solo, that is yourself, a random card from under here, but that can just kind of lead to more minions to be taken out. Then we've got Infiltration, and this is the main card that this deck is built around. We've got Infiltration. Choose a number 1 through 5, discard that many cards. Remove that much threat from a scheme and put 1 minion into play engaged with you. Again, just Nova Force generation. Let's go. Let's grab minions. Let's take them out so we can unleash. When they make Human Torch, I think it'll be similar to Nova. I could see that. Yeah. I'm excited for F4. I feel like that's going to be good. We got Specialized Training, Lay the Trap. I apparently picked these up in a random order, so I apologize. I thought they were in order. They are not. We got Determination. Specialized Training is there for Combat Specialist, mainly because we have a, with Symbiote Suit, oh gosh, this is all over the place. With Heroic Intuition and Soaring Acrobatics, we have enough to kind of manage our basic thwart activation. So this would take us up to 2, 3, 4 if need be. And so because we have up to 4 True Solo, that's probably enough. We can go Combat Specialist to have 3 or 4 when we need it, if we need it for some minions. We got Build Support. Build Support is here to grab Quinn Carrier. So Quinn Carrier can only be played by an Avenger, but it can be put into play by anyone who thwarts Build Support. Nova loves those wild resources. Got Generation X to help us go find Unleash. Got Doubles, Turn the Tides, Skilled Investigator. The Douglas is probably worth just cutting out of this deck, but it's fun. We got Champions Mobile Bunker. We got the Sonic Rifles. And then our ally lineup is a Nick, Ironheart, Moon Girl, and a blindfold. Just card draw all day, every day. Kind of hoping Torch has some sort of change over time mechanic. Haven't really seen that. Ooh. Oh, damage over time mechanic. Okay, like similar to like a poison from Collector, like from the Galactic Artifacts, where you like add a counter and then it damages based on the number of counters. That'd be really cool. Infiltration is really good for Nova. I haven't thought of that combo. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Hey Canadian, how's it going? So yeah, that's the deck. This is the member requested deck from Andy. So let's see how it goes. I grabbed On the Run, which you are required to play with the Marauder, or not the Marauders. The Marauders are the Mutant Slayers. That's the actual name of the mod set, Mutant Slayers. Then I went ahead and I grabbed Dystopian Nightmare, and I grabbed Arcade. So we're going to be playing with those modular sets. Not sure if you heard this yet, but if you have the best deck explanation skills of all the YouTubers, I like the way you lay them out. Oh, well, thank you so very much. Yeah, I appreciate that. That means a lot. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. I have not heard that. Now let's see if I can pilot it as well as I can explain it. Oh my gosh. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna run this. But yeah, I have I just love Nova. I've been really enjoying revisiting Nova. He's got just so, we will certainly see. He's just got so much fun stuff going, and with all the minion summoning that we got in last wave, with infiltration this wave, the raft, it feels like Nova is just kind of getting a ton of love here recently, and so I'm always excited to put him back onto the table. And then like I think we're gonna try him with the White Wolf build, and I think that'll be probably potentially better than this. If we Voltron a White Wolf, what can we do? So we'll see. Alrighty. So let's see. Gotta get away. Put one random Marauder villain into play. Remove the minion with the same title as the villain, along with each other villain from the game. I'm gonna attach Hope's Capture attachment to the villain side, confident side face up. So since we have 7, we're gonna find our D10. And 1, 2, 3. We got Arclight. So Arclight is a 2/2, 13 health. Let's go ahead and pump her health up to 13, 15. And then Force Interrupt. When she attacks, you are an ally you control. We can confuse the character you control with the highest thwart, or she gets +2 attack for the attack. I don't love it. I don't love it. Confusing is going to be pretty tough for us. But you know what? We'll be fine. So we have to remove Arclight as well as all the other villains from the game. And then we are going to be off to the races. Hope's Captor is a permanent attachment that says when the villain would attack you, if a Marauder minion is engaged with you, the villain schemes instead. And then Force Interrupt. When the villain would be defeated, reset the villain's hit points to its printed hit point value, flip this card over and reveal it. Dun, dun, dun. Each Marauder minion gains steady. In expert mode, the villain also gains steady. I forgot about that. That's going to be kind of fun. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck for a Marauder minion and puts it into play engaged with them. It starts out with 1 threat. And we're off. Hello, Lydia. Quick question. How do you like to play two-handed? I find solo doesn't show all the good gimmicks from Marvel Champions, and a lot of heroes benefit from another player. What do you think? Yeah, I do like to play two-handed. Absolutely. I do mainly recorded games two-handed. But yeah, I like building the decks that complement each other, and then running two-handed games. It's a different way to experience the game, and I think it's really good. Let's go ahead and grab a Riptide. I'm just grabbing something that has 4 health so that a pot shot can take care of it. But yeah, I like two-handed gameplay or multiplayer gameplay, especially when you build the decks together rather than. I still enjoy like building a deck separately and then bringing it to the table and seeing what it can do, but I really like when you are building a deck and another deck that like work together and they have like each other in mind. Nova actually has 10 hit points because Nova is beefier than Spider-Man. Alrighty, we've got an Infiltration, a one way or another, a build support, a supernova helmet, that'll immediately be mulliganed, a pot shot, nice, and a raft. Actually, you know what? We don't have a wild. So I may not actually mulligan the helmet. Because if we had a wild resource, we could use the wild resource to put it directly into play. Oh, this is a decent hand. Agree. I love building multiplayer decks with the group. Yeah. Can this game be played as a 1v1 with other players like the other card games such as Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon? It cannot. No. No, this is a fully cooperative game. Yeah. What's up? I like thematic decks. We did a 4-player Guardian game against Drang. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are a lot of fun too. Especially like with the team. You can really kind of build around the team. Good time. Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, this is not a bad starting hand. We have the raft. We have one way or another. We have build support. We have infiltration so that we can take out whatever we get with one way or another. We I mean, like, I don't even know if I'm mulliganing this hand. I'm not 100%. I think we play one way or another. We see what we draw into. We get the helmet, pot shot can go there. I would like to get the raft onto the table so we can tuck Riptide. Honestly, like if we draw into a unleash, I think we probably play it here. But since we don't have any wilds, I don't know if we are gonna spend them. So let's go. What's up, Luther? How you doing? Good morning. So let's go ahead and just let's rock and roll here. Let's go ahead and flip up to Nova. We'll use one way or another, so we can search the deck and our deck for a side scheme. Go, welcome to the murder world. While Chimera is in play, this game gains an Amplify icon. While Blockbuster is in play, gains a Crisis icon. Let's go ahead and grab Pure Force, mainly because one, neither of those are in play. So right now it is just an acceleration icon, but it's also a 3 boost, and I don't want that in my life. I want to get rid of that. There's some theories about a possible 1v1 mode in the next expansion. I really hope that's not what's coming, but the game isn't just made for that. Yeah, I agree. I would think that we are more likely looking at a situation where you're able to maybe like a modular set or some sort of attachment that turns a hero into a villain. I think that's probably where we would look rather than a like a 1v1 mode. What's up, Angus? Been posting easy to play strong 4-player multiplayer on Marvel CDB and linking all the... Oh, that's cool. Post them under the campaign mode username. That's really cool. Yeah, I think Rings DB, the Lord of the Rings site, actually has a way to link decks. Would be cool if we get to play as villains. That would be kind of fun. Yeah. What's up, Epic Beowulf? Next week, we're going to try a 4-player spider game against Venom Goblin. Godspeed. Hope you're doing well. Have you seen the Villain Theories contest? I saw the video. I haven't watched the video. Was it making a campaign? Get to draw 3 cards. Oh, it's a genius. Another infiltration and a determination. Nice. Sick. Alrighty. Let's use determination to play a supernova helmet. That's going to remove 1 threat from here. Patrol says we cannot thwart the main, but that's not a thwart. Let's use a genius to play the raft. Let's use the supernova helmet to pot shot Riptide. Deal 4 damage to Riptide. Because we're using a wild resource, we actually get to double the resources generated for paying this card. So that's going to take Riptide out, and we're going to tuck him under the raft. That doesn't need to be exhaustible. And we get to remove 1 threat from a scheme because we remove threat equal to the printed thwart of that scheme. Let's go ahead and put use an infiltration to play a build support. That's going to come in with 3. Woo! Making a campaign with 3 villains. Nice. That's fun. Yeah, like a Mojo type style campaign. That's fun. My group is almost done. 4-player expert sinister motives, and you'll post them. Nice. It's called the Spider-Ham Aggression Asgardian Ham. I love it. Hey Nelson, is this the deck that you showcased? And yes, it is. Yeah, Jeremy, this is the one from the Deck Factory on Friday. The Infiltration Deck Factory. Yes. Let's use Nova to go ahead and basic thwart build support. Take that down to 2. No, you know what? Let's have Nova basic thwart here. Take this down to 2. That's gonna ready the Nova helmet, and on it, would it be wild to not take out Pure Force? Could we potentially draw into a not a one-way? Well, that would also work, but a Nova Force, and we have it set up so that we can go 1, 2, 3 if we draw one way or another. There's a lot. That could be nice. That could be nice. Do you think the hero reprints will be a part of the Civil War cycle? I think we will see some of them in there. Yes. Yeah, that would be my guess. I'm a little interested to see how they do, because the iconic characters in Civil War to me are Captain America and Iron Man, and they have said that Iron Man's going to be around as a playable character, and so they may be doubling up on Iron Man even though he's in the core set, but I could see Captain America getting reprinted in the Civil War wave. Yeah, search for it. I always love 4-player deck suggestions. Nice. I think we may just do it. We may just, yeah. Let's see what happens. We got infiltration, we got a pot shot, heroic intuition, one way or another, and a pot shot. Hopefully we'll draw into an unleash. See what happens. Alrighty. Ooh, no. We're going to get hit really hard, and that's okay. We're going to put 1 threat here. Arclight is going to attack us. We're going to give her +2 attack. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It hurts us. And then our encounter card is a Hunted. As a alter ego action, discard a card from your hand to discard this card. Alrighty, well that's exciting. Let's go ahead and play one way or another. Let's go find a card. Go Mutant Slayers. Each Marauder minion gains Quick Strike. That would mean that we need to take that out. I'm curious, how does Infiltration remove 1 threat and then you would put it into play? So we could clear Mutant Slayers before the minion comes into play. I do think I am going to be going down to Alter Ego. Bushwhack. If you play this, he searches the encounter deck and discard pile for Marauder minion and puts that minion into play, engaged with him. That would be amazing if we can guarantee that we draw into a... we actually just may take this anyways. Because we do have a pot shot in hand, so we can take it out, and that's going to help us with the raft. So we're just going to take Bushwhack. But I do really want to draw into a Unleash Nova Force. I'm excited to do a Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe campaign when Civil War comes out. Nice. We got an Infiltration, Force Field Projection, and an Ironheart. Still, you're telling me there's a chance. Let's go Supernova Helmet, a Force Field Projection to play an Ironheart. It's going to draw us a card to a Nick Fury, so you're telling me there's a chance. We've got a Heroic Intuition, a Pot Shot, an Infiltration. Let's have Nova go ahead and thwart 1 off of Pure Force, which will ready Supernova Helmet, and we will use Supernova Helmet for the 4th to play Nick Fury. We'll draw 1, 2, 3. It is not meant to be. Ah, dang. Really hoping. Gotta go, but I'll watch the replay later. See you, Sam. With the Winter Soldier team-up card coming, if they redo Cap, they might put Winter Soldier as his ally instead of Agent 30. Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, I would hope to see like a pretty decent, like, change from the normal, or from the original Captain America. Like, they said that they were gonna like be redoing the designs and everything, so I would hope to see something like that. I think that would be kind of cool. We don't tempt me with a good time. I am over here like we are pretty close to at least one of the one-way. Oh, we have 2 hazard icons. We probably definitely need to take care of those. Let's go ahead and have Ironheart. I was just trying to set it up so we could have like a crazy turn. Let's have Ironheart go ahead and thwart down Bushwhack. We'll go get a Marauder minion. We'll grab Vertigo. Let's have Connection to the World Mind play. Nope, that's not it. Connection to the World Mind play Pot Shot to take out Vertigo. We'll tuck Vertigo under the Raft. We'll remove 1 threat from Pure Force. I'm just gonna remove 1 threat from Build Support. Nick will thwart Build Support and take Build Support out. It's gonna go get us our Quinn Carrier. There's one of them. I just need to make sure, just reassure myself that they are in the deck. Ah, so close. Good morning. What's new, No Feet? We are nothing much actually. We're playing some Nova with Infiltration, which is a good time. And yeah, the Raft. We're having a good time. I'm gonna stay in hero form. We have Nick for a block. The double encounter card could help us a little bit, honestly. I'm gonna toss Lay the actually, you know what? Quinn Carrier and Lay the Trap. Oh wait, actually Quinn Carrier can just play Lightspeed Flight. Yeah, Quinn Carrier will play Lightspeed Flight to clear the main. Okay. We're gonna toss. Oh wait, actually we could play Lay the Trap. We're gonna toss Lay the Trap. I need to dig for the Unleash. Stand up. We got Infiltration, Turn the Tide, Blindfold, Symbiote Suit, and Unleash Nova Force. Alrighty. So hopefully we can do something. Is what confirmed? I'm sorry. The Civil War expansion. It was teased-ish at the end of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. box. Got 2 thread here. Arclight's going to get +2. We're going to block with Nick. After this activation, we're going to place a Pursuit counter. That's going to knock Nick out. And then we got 2 encounter cards because I am hunted. Give me a side scheme or something. We got Grey Crow. That works as well. And a favored weapon. Attached to Grey Crow or Harpoon. Attached enemy attack schemes Overkill, Piercing, or Ranged. After your hero defends against an attack and takes no damage, discard this card. Well, Grey Crow is going to go away. Is this Infiltration from the Shuri pack? Yeah, it is. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and use Supernova Helmet to play Unleash Nova Force. So now every time we defeat a enemy or remove the last threat from a scheme, we get to ready Nova and draw a card. So let's go ahead and thwart 1 off of Pure Force. That's going to clear Pure Force, which will ready Nova. When we thwart it, we get to ready the Nova Helmet. We're drawing into a Strength. Nice. Let's go ahead and play Turn the Tide as a response. So after your hero thwarts and removes all the threat from a scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. That's going to hit Grey Crow for 3. I'm going to get hit with a Retaliate 1. Supernova helmet. We'll play Infiltration. We're going to choose... We're going to choose 5 on the main. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we missed a minion. Oh no. Oh well, we. Oh wait, actually, I guess it's fine. We clear that. Ready Nova, draw a card into Jesse Alexander. Okay. Let's go ahead and have Nova go ahead and punch Grey Crow. It's going to take Grey Crow out. It's going to ready the Nova helmet, ready us, and draw into a Soaring Acrobatics. Oh my goodness, so many good cards. Oh, and then once we take out Grey Crow, let's go ahead and tuck him under the raft. Boom, just like that. Let's have Strength play Soaring Acrobatics. So when an aerial character, which is me, makes a basic power, we can exhaust Soaring Acrobatics, get +1 for that use. We've got a Supernova helmet, a blindfold to play Jesse Alexander. We're going to flip down to Sam. We're going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to use Jesse Alexander, shuffle a copy of Connection to the World Mine from our discard pile into our deck. And then we get to draw a card. Which is a Generation X. I'm going to discard Generation X to get rid of Hunted, and we have Symbiote Suit in our hand ready to go. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to take a scheme. I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad. We got Symbiote Suit. Turn the Tide. One way or another. Beautiful. Lightspeed Flight. Excellent. Sonic Rifle. Yes. Lightspeed Flight. Alrighty. 2, 4, 6. At the moment, there is 1 confirmed spoilers. The next box is a Civil War set. Yeah, I would... Let's, that may be released. Hercules, Hulking, Tigra, Wonder Man. That may change too. Yeah. There are fake images of Fantastic Four with Galactus and our Silver Surfer. That's funny. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and add 1 thread here. Arclight's going to scheme for 2, 4. So that's going to take us to 5. And then we've got a Blockbuster with Guard. When Blockbuster attacks you or an ally, he gets a tough or he gets +2. Alrighty. Let's Jesse Alexander. I don't think we have a connection in the discard pile. So we will just draw a card, which is Miss Marvel. Flip up to Nova. Let's go one way or another. It's like Inhumans. We got Hall of Mirrors, targeted for extermination. It's going to confuse us when we defeat it. Another confuse. That wouldn't be horrible, I don't think, right? We have a lot of Lightspeed Flights. So let's go ahead and grab a targeted for extermination. Two Gun Kid and ally confirmed as a joke too. I don't know Two Gun Kid. We got that there. We draw the Douglas, Champions, Force Field. Alrighty, let's go Supernova, Force Field to play Champions Mobile Bunker. Go ahead and use the Mobile Bunker to draw in a Connection and a Skilled Investigator. We have to discard. We'll discard the Douglas. And let's go Symbiote Suit. We'll play Skilled Investigator. Let's go Quinn Carrier for a Lightspeed Flight to take out targeted for extermination. Boom, just like that. Then we confuse ourselves. Skilled Investigator will draw us into a specialized training. Someday. He's a kid with 2 guns. That checks out. I love how clever they are when they name characters in this mythos. That's great. We're gonna turn the tide to deal 3 damage here to Blockbuster. Connection to the World Mind will play a Lightspeed Flight, which will remove my Confuse. I'm going to thwart for... Ooh, or am I going to attack Blockbuster? I think I need to thwart. No, I need to actually take out Blockbuster. Let's take out Blockbuster. Tuck him under there, then we have to deal ourselves a random 1. I'm a little concerned about just having 5 threat on the main. That's a little scary. So this is going to be an... But we do have a Unleash in our next hand, which is going to be nice. That ready Supernova Helmet. Okay, so I could play Miss Marvel. I could play Sonic Rifle, or I could play Specialized Training. I kind of want to play... Sonic Rifle. Specialized Training would be really nice too. Let's use Supernova Helmet, Miss Marvel, Specialized Training to play a Sonic Rifle. We use the first counter to half confuse Arclight. Alright. We got 2, 4, 5. We got 3 encounter cards coming our way. Which villain do you recommend to test run a deck? Are you looking to stress it? Are you looking to just kind of see how it pilots, not be too bad? If you're looking to stress it, I like Mutagen Formula. A lot of minions, a lot of side schemes, a lot of things. I like Claw. Claw is a pretty decent one. If you're really looking to stress it, Magneto is probably my favorite. Didn't thwart the minion when you put under ref? Yes, but Blockbuster only has 0, or he has 0 printed schemes, so it removes 0. But yes, yeah. Okay. Stand up. We've got Unleash, Nova Force, Moon Girl. We've got a connection to the World Mind, which does not count against our hand limit, and a Symbiote suit. Nice. Oh no, poor Blockbuster. We're going to add 1 threat here. We are 2 threat away from losing the game. Arclight is going to attack us for 4. We're going to block with Ironheart. +1 goes the Harpoon. And we're going to get a Riptide. Bound by Business. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a Marauder minion that does not share a title with a card in play is discarded. Put that minion into play engaged with us. Nope, Arcade is not a Marauder. I don't think. Chimera. And Master Plan, we're going to discard. I don't actually think we have any side schemes left, so we just get an acceleration token. But it does load ourselves up for a ton of side schemes in the deck now that we can one way or another. Nova! Let's go trap it. Ooh, I like Unis and Ebony Maw as test villains as well. Yeah, Unis does hate chump blocking. Ebony Maw is susceptible to status lock. Yeah. Usually I like to try against a couple of different villains. It is time to hydrate. Thank you. I forgot about that. So like if you're really pushing like minion control, you can go like the mutagen. If you're really pushing like thwart heavy, I need to see how much I can thwart. Red Skull is a really good option because there's just a ton of threat in Red Skull. Played Unis with Clan Akaba. It was oh, I bet. Multiple permanent side schemes is fun. Alrighty. What are we gonna do with this? Okay. Gross. I think we play Symbiote Suit here. Let's Mobile Bunker. Miss Marvel. Strength. Strength is huge here, actually. Let's go. Let's go Miss Marvel and let's go Sonic Rifle. I hate it, but let's do it. Let's go Super Quinn Carrier and a Connection to the World Mind to play Moon Girl and draw 3 cards. Force Field Projection, Lay the Trap, a Lightspeed Flight. Ooh. I found that Silk is fun against villains with permanent side schemes because JJJ. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. Yeah. That's fun. Nice. And then like Smooth as Silk always can target. Well, I guess it always has the main as well. But if it is a permanent side scheme from a modular set, you can always hit that modular set too. That's fun. Okay. Let's go Strength and Energy to play Symbiote Suit. So give us plus 10 hit points. Go up to 16. And plus 1 to all of our basic powers. Okay. Moon Girl is going to attack Riptide for 2. Nova will attack with a Soaring Acrobatics. Oh wait, no, we're not. Nova will attack just for 2 on Riptide. And that's going to tuck under here and remove 1 threat because of his printed thwart, or his printed scheme. Deal ourselves an encounter card. We get to ready the Supernova Helmet because we basic attacked, ready Nova, and then draw into a pot shot. Huge. You love to see it. You love to see it. Nice. Okay. Oh, wait. I definitely meant to play Unleash. Sorry. Unleash has been played. Okay. We've got... Let's go basic attack here for 2 onto Chimera. Actually, let's go Supernova Helmet pot shot first. Then basic attack because then we get to ready. Chimera gets knocked out. Yeah, we'll tuck Chimera, which will knock this down to 4. Deal ourselves another minion. But hopefully if we can just keep grabbing, unleash the Nova Force, we can, all these minions just kind of fuel us forever. Okay, we get to ready and draw a card, which is a Genius. Nice. We've got Supernova Helmet to play Lay the Trap. It's going to come in with 3. We're going to Nova with Soaring Acrobatics. No. We're going to Nova with Soaring Acrobatics to thwart 3 off of the main. Going to take it down to 1. Then we're going to use... Actually, we're going to use Supernova Helmet to Lightspeed Flight, Lay the Trap. It's going to remove 3. Arc Light takes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we... Oh, Skilled Investigator, draw a card. One way or another, let's go. We ready Nova, and the Supernova Helmet readies. We can... Yeah. Okay, let's play one way or another. Let's go find the thing that gets us a minion, because that's a fun little combo. Bushwhack. Draw a card for Nova Force, thank you. It's a blindfold. Good call. Draw from Unleash. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Got Bushwhack. So that's here now. So when defeated, we search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Marauder minion and puts that minion into play engage with them. Get to draw 3 cards. We got a Nick. Oh, a Force Field Projection. And another One Way or Another. We cannot play another One Way or Another, so let's use Supernova Helmet, Genius, and One Way or Another to play Nick Fury. Draw 3 cards. Pot Shot, beautiful. Generation X, and an Infiltration. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and basic Thwart Bushwhack. So that's going to clear here. We will ready Supernova, ready Nova, draw into a Pot Shot, go grab something, probably with 4 health. Harpoon has 5. Is that the only one we have left? Ah, yeah, look at that. Harpoon's the last one we got. So Harpoon, when he attacks you or an ally you control, choose to either take 2 indirect damage, or he gets +2. He gets a piercing. You locked up everyone else. Yeah, they're all on the raft. Okay, let's go Nova Helmet to play Pot Shot to hit him for 4. And then Nova will go ahead and basic attack to knock out Harpoon. I'm not going to put him in the raft. So that's going to ready Supernova Helmet, ready here, and draw a card into another Unleash. So we'll just hang on to that. Let's go ahead and put Generation X out. We're probably not thwarting that this round. We've got Supernova Helmet, Force Field Projection, and a Pot Shot. We'll play Blindfold. So we get to look at the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get to discard one of these and put the rest back. We got targeted for extermination. Let's see where... Have we seen all of our One Way or Anothers? We have not. So actually I do kind of want One Way or Another to be... Or I do want this to be the top card. Or our encounter card, sorry. Because then we can use that for the Unleash. So we're probably keeping these. This is just a 2 boost. That's fine. And honestly, I'm just going to discard Under Fire. So we got that. Okay. We've got Nova. We'll just go ahead and basic thwart the main to clear that. That already. We get to draw into a Lightspeed Flight. Nick will go ahead and basic 1-2. Takes the damage. Nova will go ahead and basic for 2, 1-2. And honestly, we're sitting at 4, so we can unleash Arc Light. Actually, defeats an enemy. I don't actually think you defeat the enemy because it's a forced interrupt. Because I think that forced interrupt kind of takes place of the when defeated effect. So that's fine. Okay, so we know we have 2 minions, a side scheme. Ideally, we'll get a Unleash Nova Force next turn. Or, I'm sorry, a One Way or Another next turn. If not, we will have a Unleash and we will probably be able to draw into it. Feeling pretty decent about all of that. Might as well Blindfold here for 2, right? Like, just put this at 1. I don't know. Why not, right? I'm going to toss Lightspeed Flight. I think Generation X can go get it if we absolutely need it. But that way we can dig a little bit further and try and get the... One Way or Another. Let's go ahead and just Sonic Rifle. To full confuse Arclight. Nope, she gets Stalwart, I think, when we go into the next round. So... Here we are. Yeah, since it's when the villain would be defeated, it says do the interrupt. Yeah. Bummer. Alrighty. I think that was a fairly decent turn. We also could just flip down. In which case, we're going to put Under Fire back. I'm going to discard this. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego. And Jesse is going to shuffle a Connection into the deck. Okay, I do have 2 connections. I was like, I thought I had only seen 1. But since then we can like fully take advantage of all that confuse. And nice, alrighty. We're gonna stand up. What's the other card? Elaborate Trap. Oh, we're actually gonna get another side scheme because of the Elaborate Trap side. Oh, that's kind of cool. Stand up. Okay. We're gonna hang on to Infiltration as well as Unleash Nova Force. I'm gonna draw up to 7. We got Specialized, nice. Lightspeed Flight. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Draw a card from Jess. Oh, good call. Yeah. What would it have been? I think it was Specialized. I would have hung on to that. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to place 2 threat here. Arclight is confused. We're going to deal out 2 encounter cards. First one, Chimera. Vertigo. Targeted for Extermination. Oh, it's not going to get it because it's a Wind Defeated. Haha. And then Wind Revealed. Resolve the Wind Defeated ability on each trap side scheme. Just kidding. It has to be a trap side scheme. Discard cards until a trap side scheme is discarded. And reveal it. No. Okay, we got Arcade's Funhouse. Player defeated this side scheme is stunned. If they're already stunned, they discard an ally or upgrade they control. It comes in with 3. Y'all, this is about to be a fun turn, I think. Let's go. Alrighty. Nick goes away to do Gandalf things. And we are rocking and rolling. Okay. Jesse will draw a card. There's the connection. Good. Nice. That's all I think we want to do down here. Yep. So let's flip up to Nova. We should cut Douglas from this deck. I don't think Douglas needs to be in this deck, unfortunately. I like it, but I don't think so. Alrighty, let's... What are we going to do? How are we going to do this? Let's go one way or another. Let's go targeted for extermination. I may actually play... Nah. We got Infiltration, Connection, and Heroic Intuition. Alrighty. We got 3 cards left, so I do want to make sure that Moon Girl and Blindfold get into the reshuffle before I do it. Question is, what does Gandalf stand for? Nick has too many acronyms. That would be really... We can come up with something, I'm sure. Guard against neutralization, disintegration amongst life forces. I don't know. Alrighty. Let's start Supernova Helmet, Unleash. Let's get that rocking. Let's not forget that this time. I think we have plenty of thwarts, so we're gonna use Moon Girl to go ahead and do 2 damage to Vertigo. Boom. That's gonna knock Moon Girl out. We've got Blindfold. Actually, I don't think we need Blindfold to do anything, so we're gonna use the Douglas to play Specialized Training. It's gonna come in with 5. Blindfold is gonna thwart here and take this down to 3. That's gonna knock her out. Y'all ready for this? Ba, 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 ba. We're gonna go ahead and basic thwart specialized training with a. Nope, hold on. Where's my? Oh, let's go with champions. We got a turn the tide and a turn the tide. Nice. We'll get rid of a turn the tide and a infiltration. I don't think we need 3 of those. Oh shoot, you're right. Let me, and before I do that then, let me go ahead and thwart Generation X. That's going to thwart that down. That's going to ready Supernova Helmet. That's going to go here. That'll grab a Determination. Blindfold's still in play, so she won't hit the reshuffle. And then I'm going to go grab a Pot Shot. Actually, I may grab a Lightspeed Flight. I got a lot of things that confuse me out here. That stuns me. I'm gonna grab a Pot Shot. Gone and Never Died. Also left front. Nice. So that readies. That draws me the card. We're gonna put Specialized Training out. Blindfold is gonna thwart that. I think I lost a resource there, but here we are. Okay. Now we're good. Let's go ahead and use Nova to basic thwart off of Gotta Get Away. That's going to ready helmet, ready draw, which is the Douglas. Okay. Let's follow with a Turn the Tide to deal 3 damage to Chimera. So now we're set up pretty well there for them. I do need to get my Heroic Intuition onto the table. So let's go Supernova Helmet. Douglas will play Heroic Intuition. Okay. Nova will go ahead and thwart Specialized Training, which will clear there. Get us our Combat Specialist. We'll remember Skilled Investigator this time. We'll remember to ready draw, which is another Lightspeed Flight. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go ahead and punch. Nope, let's use Nova Helmet to oh geez. We got so much going on. This is awesome. Let's just go ahead and basic attack Chimera and take Chimera out. Oh, I took threat off the main, didn't I? How did I do that? I couldn't have done that. So let's add 2 threat here. Let's have used Destroying Acrobatics instead to thwart this targeted for elimination. So we get everything, but then we're just going to be confused. And then we're going to basic activate to remove the confuse. So a little weird, but yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead, Supernova Helmet, Lightspeed Flight to remove targeted for elimination. So that's going to clear here. That's going to confuse us again, but then we get to ready and draw into a Unleash Nova Force, which we cannot play this round. Did I attack Chimera? No, I don't think I did. I think I took that back so that I could basic thwart. Okay. Let's go ahead and basic attack Chimera. Take her out. Combat Specialist will draw us a card. We get to draw a card. We get to ready. And we get to ready. I think I've played a one way or another this turn. I actually don't even know. Manifold is the GOAT. Is that the go find the side scheme? Oh, he should be in this deck, I think. Manifold would work well in this deck. Let's go ahead and basic to remove confuse. Let's go ahead and Supernova Helmet to Pot Shot Vertigo. I'm going to take Vertigo out. Actually, let's Pot Shot Arclight. No, because we don't get the ready. Let's Pot Shot Vertigo. Takes Vertigo out. It's going to ready us here. Draw us a card into a Sonic Rifle. And we have a lot of cards in our hand. Nova now will go ahead and basic thwart the main. That'll clear. That'll ready. Draw into a pot shot. And here we are. Supernova Helmet will pot shot Arc Light. So Force Interrupt. Villain gets +6 hit points. So we're going to go up to 19. When revealed, advance the main to 2A. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck and discard power from Marauder minion and puts that minion into play engaged with them. Yeah, we are. Get Vertigo back. Give each Marauder minion enemy a tough status card. That's slightly annoying, but there it is. Then we've got each Marauder minion gains Guard and Steady in Expert mode. The villain also gains Steady. When the villain is defeated, the players win the game. We got one threat starting here, which is going to be nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and basic attack to knock the tough here. It's going to ready our Supernova Helmet. And we've got... Why did I think that I had a... I thought I had a damage. Uh-oh. Okay, let's use Sonic Rifle one way or another and a Connection to the World Mine to play Moon Girl. It's going to draw us 3 cards. Nice. 1, 2. There's the pot shot. 3. We're going to use Supernova Helmet to pot shot Vertigo. It's going to take Vertigo out. It's going to ready Nova and draw us into a Force Field Projection. Nova will go ahead and basic thwart the main to remove that. Stand up, ready, draw into an Infiltration. Let's use Supernova Helmet to play an Infiltration onto Arcade's Funhouse. We'll choose 3. 1, 2, 3. No minions, that's fine. I think only Arcade is left. It's gonna clear there. Forgot to do anything, so we'll just draw a card. And let's see if we have this. Moon Girl will basic for 2. Moon Girl will knock the tough. She'll take 2. We will basic attack for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go Sonic one way or another, Infiltration, and a Lightspeed Flight to play Nick. Villain has 17. There's 1 pot shot, 2 pot shot, 3 pot shot. I don't know if drawing any cards is going to actually do us anything. We'll deal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nick will attack for 1, 2. And then we're going to hang on to Unleash, Connection, Infiltration, and toss the rest. Stand up. I probably could have... I don't actually know what we would have drawn. We would have drawn a Energy, Strength, Turn the Tide. Alright, I'm happy with not using Nick for that. So we need 2, 4, 5, 6. Eesh. I honestly don't love that. Yeah, we don't really... Well, we have an Unleash. We'll be able to clear that. So let's go 3 here. Arclight's going to attack for 3, 5. We'll block with Nick. If you are stunned. If you are already stunned, take 2 damage. We are stunned. We are going to go ahead and use the Supernova Helmet to play Force Field Projection. We're going to prevent 3 of that damage. We did pay for it with a wild, so we'll deal 3 damage here. 1, 2, 3. That's still enough to take out Nick, though. Okay. Then our encounter cards. Bound by Business. Discard until we get a Marauder minion. I don't think we have one. That goes to 2. And we've got Hall of Mirrors. Alrighty, that comes to 3. When defeated, the player defeated this scheme is confused. If they're already confused, place 2 threat on the main. Okay, Arclight's only at 8. So we should be fine, right? Moon Girl will attack for 2. Gonna take her out. Let's go Mobile Bunker. We got a Miss Marvel and a Unleash. We'll discard a Unleash and a Energy? No, we'll discard Miss Marvel. Okay. We'll basic thwart for 3 off of Hall of Mirrors. It's going actually before we do that, hold on. Let's do Quinn Carrier to play Unleash. And then we'll basic attack thwart here for 3 off of Hall of Mirrors. That will ready Supernova. That will ready here. We will be confused. We will draw a card into a Genius. We will play Turn the Tide to remove our stun. We will attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will Combat Specialist to draw into a one way or another. Supernova Helmet. Oh wait, Skilled Investigator. When we clear the Hall of Hero, which is an Iron Heart. Encounter card. We got this. Come on. We just need a little bit of damage. We need 1 poke. Or a thwarting. We could, if we thwart the main. Well, we would need to double thwart the main somehow. Okay. We've got a Energy to play Ironheart. It's gonna draw us into a Turn the Tide. Ah, so close. Alrighty. One way or another, we'll go grab us a Bushwhack. Comes in with 1. We will draw 1, 2. There it is, 3. Then we'll pot shot for the win. Yeah, I think I would take out the Douglas. I don't know if the Douglas works in this deck. Turn the Tide was decent. I may cut down the infiltrations as well. I may only go with 1. I love how Nova came with a set that had Symbiote Suit. Oh, dude, Nova loves Symbiote Suit so much. I've been having just a ton of fun with Nova. He's just a blast to play. Nice. Yeah, I think I would probably drop the Douglas. Other than that, I mean, the deck worked just how we wanted it to. It was fun. It was strong. I didn't ever really. I mean, maybe that first turn, I felt a little concerned when I took an attack of 6 to the face. I think adding Manifold would work, especially to go grab Lay the Trap. I think Manifold. I may swap Douglas for Manifold. The problem with Manifold is after a while he gets a little useless on the when played. What is Manifold? Nova is super fun. I'm always surprised when it seems like he's not a fan favorite. Oh my gosh, he is. Yeah, he's a blast to play. Manifold is in this stack of cards. He is not. Where's Manifold? Oh, he's a lightning resource. I really hope he's a genius or a mental resource, because then like triggers off Moon Girl. You can easily grab his side scheme and use it as a resource. Oh, true. Yeah. That's good. That's a good call. So yeah, you can just grab Lay the Trap over and over again, use it as a resource, and just have like a 2 thwart 2 cost. Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, so I think I would swap out Douglas for Manifold, and I think the deck is decent there. Maybe drop an Infiltration. But I actually don't even know if we hit Infiltration through this deck. I think we got the Raft out, and then also on the run just spams minions, and so I think we did. We hit it one time at the very beginning. I think we hit it right there at the very beginning. Nice. Cool. We're going to keep the Nova train running. I have a deck concept. I have not built it yet, so we're going to build the deck together. It's going to be a Nova leadership deck utilizing White Wolf and Voltroning White Wolf for villain damage. But whenever White Wolf attacks, no consequential damage, but she places a threat on the main. Then we're going to use that threat to just fuel our Unleash turns and just run like command teams and readies and just like kind of blast damage at the villain. Yeah, exactly. And just kind of see how much damage we can get out, kind of build. And then once we run an Unleash, we just have at least 4, if we have the command teams out, 4 activations, 4 card draws, 4 just clears on the main. So that's kind of where we're running. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to go to the Be Right Back. If you have a villain in mind that you would like to see it played against, let's go ahead and drop that in chat. But I'm going to clean up a little bit. We'll come back and build us a leadership deck. Alrighty, see you soon. Alrighty, we are back. Time to play some Claw. So we got a suggestion for Claw with Ransacked Armory, so we're going to do that, but we're also going to throw in Extreme Risk into the mix. So that's the Joystick Thunderbolt, and just pray that we do not hit him as our initial minion. But yeah, so we're gonna kind of double up on the sides or on the modulars. That's just I don't know, just for some fun. Sweet. Alrighty, so it's going to be a leadership deck, but these are the basic cards that were in the past or in the last Nova deck. Not you. So we're going to keep these. We're going to keep Nick. We're going to keep Moon Girl. We're going to keep Symbiote Suit. I think we're going to keep we'll keep Soaring Acrobatics, Champions, potentially Ironheart. I don't know. Let's actually, now that I say that, let's look at here. Let's look at our blue cards and see what we got. So, first thing that we need to do, come over here and make sure that there's nothing. We do want to call for backup. There's really not a superpower training target for him, unfortunately. We got White Wolf. Beast is interesting. We got Rally the Troops, Triskelion, Maria. Okay. Let's find our Voltron stuff. So, Clarity of Purpose is pretty cool. I don't think we need a team training. Like team training, I think we're going to just have like White Wolf out and then use her for a ton of villain damage and then just kind of... We may run one more Voltron. And then just chump block from there. So let's do we want to run one more? Let's go White Tiger. Actually, hold on. We may not want to run White Tiger. Let's grab Iron Man. Are you blind to point the Derek Garrisons? Where's Iron Man? No. There he is. Wow. Right in front of me. Literally in the middle of the screen. Nice. Love it. Love it. Okay. So let's grab Reinforced Suit. Grab 2 copies of those. Let's grab Command Team. Grab 3 copies of Command Team. Comms Implant is only on a Guardian, unfortunately. Command Team. We've got... Band Together could be kind of interesting in this deck, actually. Vision also could be, because we have a lightning resource pretty much indefinitely. But I think we want the chump blocks. Get Ready. I'm wondering about Get Ready, I was framed. We'll see what the deck space looks like, but I'm afraid that we're going to be pretty hefty. And so it very well could work. We're going to have a ton of card draw, too. What if we go Strength in Numbers? That'd be insane. We should do that. Phantom X is Wild and Volt. Ooh. I do like Phantom X. That'd be our 3rd ally slot. We need some sort of defensive measure, though. Which could be just that one. I mean, like, yeah, it could work. It could work. I'm getting talked into it. Go new recruits. Nah. Effective leadership. Nah. So Get Ready. Just Ready's an ally. Yeah. Maria Hill Rapid Response is a very true. Very true. Keeps him healed up, or you can use him for something else as leadership. Yeah. I like Phantom X a lot. Let's go inspired. Sidearm. I think that's kind of what we can do. We could sky cycle Iron Man, but yeah. So I think that is probably the Voltron stuff that we have, which is good. Go mission leader. I think we want to go squared off. It is not. Reinforced suit is not necessary. Good call. I'm going to drop that down to 1 copy for Iron Man. But I think we are going to go squared off. Assuming that we have enough allies. We're going to go... let's grab 3 of them we may cut. So many S cards. Shrink the numbers, don't tempt me. There we go, squared off. Mission leaders become a must-play with newer villains and mod sets, I find. It's pretty good. It's just it's a 2 cost, especially if we're like... if we're able to get them out. Let's see where that puts us on cards, just because I have absolutely no idea. If we run all the basics that we were running, and I also want to count up my allies, because I probably want to go with more allies if we're running squared off. Oh yeah, we're heavy. I can already tell. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4. So we're at 44 cards, which is not too bad. Leadership, yeah, I think it's okay going, especially with Nova, right? You get so much card draw. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 allies. You don't want to use squared off for Moon Girl, so really 5 ally targets, which means that we probably do want more allies. We could go Victoria Hand. We can ready a shield support, which could be our command teams. Yeah, we're gonna grab Victoria Hand. She's also normalized thick decks. She's also a mental, which helps us with Moon Girl. We go Kid Omega is kind of interesting. Because after he enters play, we can spend a lightning to deal damage to each enemy, or a mental to remove 1 threat from each enemy, or each scheme. I think we're probably gonna go with Kid Omega. No, I want to go 3 cost. Trying to think. I do think we will run out of ally slots. Go Kalu. Suit up ×3. I don't really want to be an alter ego that much. So I'm a little concerned about running suit up, especially 3x, because I think alter ego I'll be kind of done. I could run X. Actually, I am gonna grab a Professor X, which does give me a confuse. But it's a card that pays for itself. Yeah, but it's a dead card. I'd rather put in like Band Togethers or something, because if I'm not gonna use it for its effect, I'd rather get a resource card if I'm just gonna use it for a resource. Cyclops. Ooh, I like Cyclops. And start pinging some damage. After Cyclops enters play, choose an enemy until the end of the round. Increase the amount of damage the enemy takes. Okay. That feels pretty decent. I may run get readies here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we're at 47. I don't want to go 50 just to go 50, but we could. We could. Cloud 9 could be kind of interesting. Cloud 9 exhausting her to get Nova +1 thwart. It's okay. Let's grab mission leader. We talked about it. Might as well grab it. We could toss in a rapid response. Actually, you know what? I kind of like the idea behind. Is it innovation? That could heal Iron Man. We also have Rally the Troops. I don't know. I'm not sure how much damage Iron Man's gonna need. He's gonna have 5 health, 6 health. It's a lot of activations. We're using command teams for White Wolf rather than for Iron Man, so I think he'll be fine. Medlab could be okay. I think again we're running into the alter ego issue. I don't really want to be an alter ego too much. But we could flip down and grab him. How many times? I think we're just gonna run this. We're already super heavy, so might as well just lock and load and see what happens. I do think we will probably go with a surveillance specialist over the combat specialist when we thwart down specialized training. Because I think we'll be doing a lot of the thwarting, whereas White Wolf will be doing a lot of the attacking. And then, yeah, that's where I'm leaning. We at least get a additional card draw at that point. Okay, hopefully we don't get joystick turn 1. That would be pretty sad. Start with 18 health on Claw. I do want to build around Medlab. Medlab feels like a card that deserves a deck factory because I think that there's a lot of interesting interactions. And I was kind of thinking about building decks, how I kind of approach Marvel Champions, and I've kind of grouped it into 3 different categories. 1, I'm building a deck for a hero. Cool. I build a deck for a hero. I play the deck. I do that. 2, I build a deck for a card. So deck factories, right? So we just did infiltration. Pick a card, build a deck in the building of that deck. Choose a hero that I think will synergize well. That's probably my favorite way to play the game. And then 3 is building against a scenario or an encounter, right? So if you have some insane encounter scenario, I can't just pick a random I can't just say I'm gonna build this deck factory and it's gonna work against this scenario, but I could, take okay, this is Ebony Maw with the Infinity Gauntlet. How are we gonna tech against that and build a deck for that? And so I feel like there's a lot of different ways to approach the game. I don't know why I was thinking about that, but yeah. Alrighty, so we got Underground Distribution. Searching a counter deck for the Defense Network side scheme and reveal it. Defense Network comes in with 3 threat. It does have a crisis, so we cannot thwart the main. And then we're going to go to stage 1B. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with the first player. Okay, we got an Armored Guard because it is classic Claw. So we got Guard, Crisis, everything. Toughness. Okay. Claw, stage 2. He gets an additional boost card whenever he attacks. Or... yeah. Yep. And then when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Immortal Claw and reveal it, shuffle the encounter deck. Got that there. We've got this here. And we've got that there. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. We got 6 cards. We got Symbiote turn 1. Let's go. Call for backup turn 1 is actually really interesting. Jesse Alexander is nice. Rally the troops we don't need. Command team and a reinforced suit. So we're going to toss the reinforced suit. We're going to toss rally. We're going to toss command team. I think we're just going to toss Jesse. I don't think we're going to use Jesse. So let's toss Jesse. We're going to hang on to Symbiote suit. We're not going to play it, but it is a wild, so we can get our Supernova helmet into play really easily. We got Victoria hand, Pot Shot 4, Command Team 5, and a Nick Fury for 6. Nick Fury saves the day. Alrighty, let's use Symbiote Suit to trigger the Alter Ego action to go find the Supernova helmet and put it into play. Because we spent a wild resource on it. Time to suit up Victoria. That'd be crazy. Just Voltron, a when entering play ally. I love it. Alrighty. We'll flip up to Hero. Agent 13 interchat. Agent 13's good. We'll go Supernova Helmet, these 3 cards to play Nick. That'll draw us Soaring Acrobatics, Inspired, and a Squared Off. Okay. I am going to basic thwart here. So take this down to 2. It's going to ready the Nova Helmet. I'm going to Supernova Helmet to play Call for Backup for 3. Wait, actually, that was dumb. I'm going to play Soaring Acrobatics. When I thwart, I'm going to thwart using Soaring Acrobatics there. Hey. So that's exhausted. And then Nick is going to thwart Call for Backup to take this down to 1. And we're going to pray that we do not get a Master Plan. But this is going to get us White Wolf. Or whatever we don't draw. Potentially, actually, no, I think it's going to be White Wolf. And then we can clear. And if we draw a Unleash, we're in really good shape. Got Sidearm. There's Iron Man. Specialized Training. Moon Girl. It's 4. And a Mission Leader. Interesting. Okay. So we got 2 here. Claw's going to attack. We're going to block with Nick. It's going to be 3. Put a Pursuit counter. Nick is going to go. Armor Guard hits us for 1. And our encounter card is Sinister Strike. Place 1, and he's going to attack us again. We're going to... We're going to take it. 1, 4, place a pursuit counter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. Alright, we are up to 3 pursuit counters. That's tough. Isn't it defend? No, because I thwarted it for 2. And so it only has 1 left. Because it comes in with 2. When revealed, it puts another one. So it's actually, it comes in with 3. So yeah. Alrighty then. I thwarted 2. I rewound, and instead of thwarting for 1, I instead thwarted for 2. And then I used Nick to thwart 2 here. So I thwarted it only once, but I said I thwarted it twice because I was like, oh wait, hold on. And then I played Soaring Acrobatics and like retook my first thwart and then thwarted it again. Yeah. Okay, here's the wild idea. We use Iron Man to pay for Moon Girl. I think we do. Honestly, I think we Supernova Helmet, use Iron Man to pay for Moon Girl, see what we draw into, but then use Call for Backup to pull Iron Man in instead of White Wolf, because White Wolf's still in here. So let's use Supernova Helmet, Iron Man, and Specialized Training to play Moon Girl. That's going to draw us 3 cards. We got Triskelion, Inspired, and a Mobile Bunker. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. We're going to... Don't grumble. I want to get mission leader out. I want to get so many cards out. I think we're going to go Champion's Bunker and Triskelion to play mission leader. I'm going to basic thwart, call for backup. Just going to clear here. Mission leader will exhaust to draw me into a strength. And then we are going to go get... I think we do have to get Iron Man. Yeah, we'll get Iron Man. We have White Wolf that we have when we need her. But let's drop a Inspired and a Sidearm on Iron Man. Nice. We have a strength. We're going to hang on to that. Let's go Moon Girl thwart here for 2. Iron Man thwart here for 3. Iron Man will take 1. Okay. Every time you don't draw a White Wolf, chat, should I shout suit up? Well, there's no way I could go down to Alter Ego, though, right? If I go down to Alter Ego, I probably lose the game. That's the problem, right? Is if I flip down to Alter Ego right now, I would add 2. I would at least progress to stage 2, and then I would have another minion, which could be joystick. I think I would lose, and so like that's the issue with if I'm not running a status character. Claw is just so hard to flip down on. Stand up. We got strength. Maria, nice, squared off. Energy. Oh gosh, and an Ironheart. Alrighty, all the card draw. Sweet. Got Tooth right here. Claw's going to attack. Will block with Moon Girl. If this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. +2. It does not deal damage to me. It deals damage to Moon Girl. Yeah, Claw punishes you hard for Alter Ego. Yeah. Cards are good. Cards are good. Armor Guard is going to hit me for 1. Then our encounter card. Another Armor Guard. Look at that. Man, Claw is up the ranks. Okay. Energy will play Ironheart. We'll draw a card into White Wolf. Woo! There we go. Now we're cooking. I still think I play Maria, though. What? I should not be exhausted. Yep. Strength will play Maria. Everyone draw a card. Got a Quinn Carrier. We do not want the Quinn Carrier. Supernova Helmet squared off. And Quinn Carrier will play... Nope. Hold on. Let's deal with some of this stuff first. Maria will thwart 2 here. Ironheart will knock the tough here. Iron Man will thwart Immortal Claw. And clear there. Mission Leader, everyone draw a card into a sidearm. Nice. Okay. Nova will punch the tough here. We're going to use that ready's Nova Helmet. We're going to use Supernova Helmet, Quinn Carrier squared off to play White Wolf on top of Ironheart. And unfortunately, we don't have any resources to play the sidearm. How did the infiltration deck go? Really well. Yeah, I liked infiltration a lot. It was a fun time. It was a fun and powerful time, which like is always a good time, right? Just sent in your 3 villain campaign. I think it's super fun and unique. Nice. That's awesome. J Wheel did a 4-player game with Claw, and some of the heroes was Maria. Pericles put in some work. Oh, I bet. Dude, that card just is so good. Friendly finally got into your Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. box. Nick is so fun, but I keep losing against Expert Black Widow. Yeah, Nick versus Expert Black Widow like compounds the same issues that I have with both of them, which is just managing threat. I have so much trouble managing threat with Black Widow, and I have a ton of I have a hard time managing threat with Nick. So when you combine them, it's just so much threat. Oof. Alrighty, let's go White Wolf. Go ahead and throw 2 damage here on the Armored Guard, and we don't take any consequential, but we force put a threat there. We're gonna hang on to the sidearm. Yep. Stand up. Sidearm, squared off, pot shot. Connection to the world mine does not count, so that's 3. Unleash Nova Force 4 and a Cyclops. Alrighty, let's go. I think Justice Nick is best. I think so. I think in True Solo, Justice is really good. Hey Leroy, thank you for the resubscription. Oh, 15 months is awesome. Woo! Nice. Nick feels like he can get stuck in Assault, so you don't want to go there, but then you lose inside. Yep. Yep. It's a delicate balance for sure. Alrighty, we're gonna add 1 claw is going to attack us for a lot. We're gonna block with Maria. After this activation, we're gonna place a pursuit counter, and that's gonna bring out our Nemesis. So that's kind of exciting. So we got Bring the War. Each player discards 1 card they control with a printed wild resource. No. Each player discards 1 card they control with a printed wild resource. For each card discarded, place 1 threat here. So that's going to be Iron Man, unfortunately. That's tough. That's really, really tough. Oof. Okay. That comes in with 3. And we got Warbringer. When he attacks you, he gets +1 attack for each card with a printed wild resource in your hand. It gains overkill. This may be game, my friends. I'm going to shuffle this in. I think he's probably a fair bit better in multiplayer where you can get more targets. Yeah. So, okay. It does gain overkill. That's tough. Okay. So we have 1. So he's attacking us for 4. We're taking 6 damage. Not great. Very bad. Very, very bad. And we're getting 2 encounter cards. This is a brutal encounter set to pull out during the boost activation. I think we lose, right? We could chump with a White Wolf. We could just defend this. Okay, let's block Maria on one of the armored guards. Let's block White Wolf on the other armored guard. And let's defend Warbringer's attack, and we'll take 2 damage. We get 2 encounter cards. Got an armored guard and a Sinister Strike. That's game. Wow, that was brutal. We didn't even touch a joystick card. That was tough. Oof. Dang. Alrighty. Well, now we know that we don't want to pull out our Nemesis during the boost phase. Yikes. Been using a tweaked... We're going to try it again, though. Tweaked version of Lazy Titan's Minion Overkill deck with him in your Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. campaign. Ability to smack down Widow scheme. Oh, nice. Oof. That was one of the... That was tough. I do like the fact that we didn't even touch the tough cards in the deck either. But we did get a lot of... We got a lot of pursuit counters immediately. Alrighty, let's try it again. I feel like we're off to a fairly decent start. The deck may be a little too thick. Built an Ironheart sidekick last week that you've been loving. Ooh, that's fun. With Braun, nice. That's a good time right there. Better in multiplayer is a nice way to say not very great. That's funny. Alrighty. Hulk Ironheart. Are you just calling Braun Iron or Hulk? That's fun. Do you have a Justice Nick archetype that you like or suggest? Float is pretty fun. Because like you always like if you confuse the villain, if you're in stealth, everything gets blocked no matter where you are. And then with like his iterative attacks and stuff, like you can float like crazy. I like that. Just like basic threat removal is really good. Spray fire, I feel like, is his Justice Preparations and Agent Coulson. Oh yeah, ready to rumble with him because he is changing forms. So yeah, you can trigger ready to rumble and ready him and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's hopefully not get... Okay, we got an armor guard. Because it's classic claw. Thank goodness it's not joystick. We've got a energy. I like that start. Build support. I like that start. Unleash Nova Force. Potentially, actually. Specialized training. Squared off. And rally the troops. We don't need a rally the troops. We don't need an unleash. Now that I'm seeing what we got in our hand. We don't need a specialized. I think I would like specialized, honestly, but at this point, I think I would rather just run build support and see if we can thwart that down. We've got a Moon Girl, Mission Leader, and a Command Team. Yikes. Ow. Not great, actually. Wow. Okay. Let's use Command Team to go get a Supernova helmet. We got squared off to play Supernova helmet. My favorite Justice deck to play is Ultimate Spider-Man. Really run 40 like a singleton. Nice. Oh, Justice Miles. Got it. Draw the size schemes. Yeah, right. Ant-Man Aggression Allies form is fun. Nice. Okay, let's flip up to Nova. Let's go Nova's helmet to play build support. Move 3. Nova will thwart build support down to 2. We've got ready Supernova Energy will play a Moon Girl, which will draw us a card, storing acrobatics. And then we've got Moon Girl to thwart build support. It's going to go get us a Quinn Carrier. Then our Quinn Carrier. What do we want? Soaring Acrobatics or Mission Leader? I probably Soaring Acrobatics. I think we're gonna need the. We have a decent economy already set up, but I think we're gonna need just a lot of like immediate impact to kind of take care of everything that we're seeing. So let's go ahead and play Soaring Acrobatics. Stand up. Alrighty. 5 cards. We got a Strength. Squared off. Pot Shot. Lightspeed Flight. Ooh, love it. And a Maria Hill. Nice. Ant-Man with hand cannons. There's that, Leroy, is that Wasp? Or Ant-Man with hand cannons? Skilled strike, directed force to boost it even. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I've wanted to do that with Wasp. Oh, hand cannons give Ant-Man overkill. Yeah, Wasp, she can spread out the damage onto multiple different enemies, and so that overkill damage can apply multiple times. Like if you follow through and you hand cannon and split the damage between 2 minions, you can hit follow through twice and go 6 overkill additional stuff. Oh, the giant strength upgrade to boost his attack to 5. That's sick. That's a lot of fun. Alrighty, we got 2 thread here. Claw's going to attack. We're going to block with Moon Girl. We got 1, 3. No pursuit counters. That's nice. Then we'll take 1 from the armor guard. Our encounter card. Sound manipulation. Take 2 damage. He heals 2. 1, 2. Alrighty. Let's go strength to play Maria Hill. It's going to draw us into a sidearm. Cool. We've got a Supernova helmet to play Lightspeed Flight to clear the defense network. We've got a Nova with a Soaring Acrobatics to clear 2 threat here off the main. Maria is going to poke the tough there. She'll take 1 damage. Then Quinn Carrier will pot shot the armor guard to take it out. We got a sidearm, which we're going to pitch. We do have a squared off. I think we may actually keep the squared off. I'm a little sour grape. Lion weight not being able to take out a quick strike. Oh, yeah. They're too fast. Yeah, we're going to hang on to squared off. I feel like we haven't seen many allies, and I feel like this could help. Symbiote suit, dangerous. Command team. Inspired. Force field projection. And a Triskelion. Man, we are not drawing our allies. Only way to beat quick strike and teamwork is eye in the sky. We got 2 thread here. Claw is going to attack us for 1 plus 2 boost cards. We do have a force field projection, which I think may be worth using. Especially because we don't have a defensive strategy for next turn. Our defensive strategy could be Symbiote Suit, though. Is what my discard? Sidearm? Nope, you're right. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I'd already played Symbiote Suit. Good catch. Alright. So, yeah, we're going to block with Maria. Be 1. Pursuit counter. He's coming. Custom card idea. Take it, community. Andy the Flying Ant. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Encounter card is a jetpack. The surges, we don't have a minion. With Weight of the World. Supernova helmet cannot ready. We can exhaust Sam to remove this obligation from the game. Okay. Oh gosh. Maria's dead. Okay. Scary. Oh my gosh, I hate it so much. Because we lose the main if we flip down. Supernova helmet not being able to ready right now may actually not be the end of the world. We probably are okay. If we drop Symbiote Suit, I think that's what we kind of have to do. Okay. Let's Supernova helmet, Quinn Carrier, squared off Inspired to play Symbiote Suit. So 10 health to go up to 17. We get +1 to all of our stats. Let's go ahead and pull these out because it's fun. Nice. And we will thwart for 3 off of the Immortal Claw. Clear that, and then we'll play a Triskelion. Okay, stand up. Not you, Supernova Helmet. And we've got a White Wolf, that's beautiful. An Inspired is beautiful. Iron Man, oh gosh, all of them at the same time. Reinforced Suit, oh geez. 4, Lightspeed Flight, and a Squared Off. Well, that actually kind of works. We could square it off. White Wolf. Sick. All right, we got 1 here. Claw's going to attack us. We're going to take it. It's going to be 1 after this activation. 2, 3. Then our encounter cards. Claw's Vengeance. Claw attacks you. If this attack deals damage, place a threat on the main. Take it again. It's going to be 1. Put Weapons Runner. It's going to be 4 total damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got Sound Manipulation. Take 2 damage. He heals 2 damage. Alrighty, we're already down to 8 damage. Oof. Okay. What are we feeling? So if we squared off, I don't think we can play both White Wolf. I don't actually know if I want a minion right now. So if we go squared off, Quinn Carrier, White Wolf, that's 3. Four. We'll play Iron Man. We'll drop Reinforced Suit and Inspired onto Iron Man. I don't have a defensive strategy here, unfortunately. We could thwart the main and hope for the best. Ugh. Claw's mean. If we thwart the main, we're gonna go 1, 2, 4 plus a boost. We'll probably lose it. If we take out the Weapons Runner, we can't. We can get Weight of the World gone next round. That's probably what we need to do. So let's go ahead and have Nova take out the Weapons Runner. Iron Man will thwart for 3 here. Take a damage. It's gonna go 2, 4. We'll probably lose the main, but I don't know. I can't die. So let's flip down and stand up. Alrighty. 7 cards. Pot Shot. Call for backup. Nice. Lightspeed Flight. Oh, that's a nice combo. Ironheart, give me a Unleash. Connection does not count. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a Professor X. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. Nice. Go 1. Claw is going to scheme for 2. This activation deals damage to you. Exhaust your hero. It does not. Let's go. Then our encounter card is an Armor Guard. Okay. That worked out pretty well. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Helmet is exhausted. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust. Remove this from the game. Okay. Let's flip up to hero form. We got Nova. We're not going anywhere. Got Victoria to play Call for Backup. Quinn Carrier will play Lightspeed Flight to clear Call for Backup. One more. Oh, yeah, you're right. Super Sound Body. Retaliate 1. Thank you. That's going to go get White Wolf. White Wolf is going to knock the tough here. I do. I have to play Professor X somehow. I can take the armor guard hit, actually. I'm not going to use the tough. Yeah, I might as well. Go there. I'm going to hang on to Ironheart, I think. Connection, pot shot, sidearm will play Professor X. It's going to confuse Claw. X will go ahead and thwart 3 here. Iron Man will go ahead and clear here. Yeah, I am okay holding on to Ironheart, I think. Okay, let's stand up. Supernova helmet does ready. Nice. Okay. All right. We got Ironheart, Genius, Nick, Jesse, Command Team, Force Field Projection could be kind of interesting. No, we have plenty. Do you think these Voltron decks there's more value in base? I do. Yes. Yeah, I think. Yeah, absolutely. I find I do a lot in mine. Yes, I think so. Yeah. Okay, so we got one threat here. Claw's going to attack. We'll block with X. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Be enough to take him out. Then we've got Armor Guard poking me for 1, 2 encounter cards. First one being Extreme Risk. Find Joystick and reveal her. Dun, 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 dun. Joystick. Villainous. Victory 1. 17 hit points. When Joystick activates against you, choose to either give her a boost card and draw a card or give her a tough status card. And Under Fire. Yikes. Okay, well, this is not great. We got Evil Alliance, so we're going to get our Nemesis minion too. And discard Iron Man again. No, we can discard Symbiote Suit. Nope, we can't. We die if we do that. Oh, jeez. I should have thought about that. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know if Iron Man is the right call for Nova just because of the Nemesis. Bam, join the Discord. Welcome. Yeah, I think that Iron Man is not the right call for the Voltron. I think I would probably go with Vision or Ronin. Potentially. Okay. Well, that's fun. And we've got a Dark Designs, which is going to confuse. Alrighty, well that was bad. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble, friends. Sick. Sick. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Very true. I wonder if, like, you just, like, run Resourceful or something. Okay. Okay. Let's try not to cry, everybody. Let's go Supernova Helmet, Genius, Jesse to play Nick. I'm going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Are all of my Unleashed? Did I draw an Unleash? I did draw an Unleash turn 1. So I have another Unleash, but it's buried. Okay. The suit is a trap unless you're already ahead or doing better in Expert. I don't think so. Not necessarily. I don't think so. I think it's really good for certain characters, right? Like Nova, because he gets, I don't know, he doubles his hit points and he's going to be able to use that +1 to his abilities like 3, 4, 5 times around. I think it's incredibly good for Nova or Quicksilver or stuff like that. I think like there's a lot of heroes where it can be a trap, but I don't necessarily think it is always a trap, if that makes sense. Let's go Force Field and Command Team to play Ironheart. Champion's Bunker. I would like to get Bunker out because I feel like I could get the Unleash, but I don't know if it's worth going for it at this point. We could play Cyclops. I feel like Cyclops is not a bad call here. Yeah, let's go ahead and dump everything for Cyclops. We're going to target Joystick, so every attack against Joystick is +1. So we're going to go 3, 5, 8, 11, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 damage on joystick. Oh shoot! No, I need to thwart here with Nova. I think. So let's take out Bring the War and remove 3. So joystick's at 12. But we have a lot of blockers now, so I think we're a little bit okay. It is also somewhat villain dependent. Yeah, that's true. Some villain, the extra encounter card barely matters compared to the benefit you're getting. That's very true. Yeah. I'm going to have used Quinn Carrier instead of Connection and just hang on to Connection. Alright, let's stand up. In multiplayer, the extra encounter card... In multiplayer, you think it's worse? I think in multiplayer, Symbiote Suit is way easier to play. Because it's only one... It's like 25% extra encounter cards versus 100. So I'm way more likely to run Symbiote Suit in a multiplayer game or like a higher player game. I know like people can get upset, but it's like I don't know, like it's make sure you play it maybe on the turn you're getting it and you'll be fine. But each player that had one, oh yeah, that can be tough. That can be very tough. Yes. Yeah. If everyone has one, yeah, that can be a lot. But with one, like I run Symbiote Suit in multiplayer games quite frequently. Alrighty, so we effectively have 3 cards. 4, 5, 6. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of what we just grabbed. Okay. We got 1 threat here. Claws attacking will block with a Nick. 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes Nick. Joystick's attacking. We're going to give her an additional boost card. And we'll draw a card, which is a strength. We'll block with Ironheart. It'll be 1, 2, 3. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each card with a printed wild in our hand. Just 1. Nice. Okay. That's going to knock out Ironheart. Then Warbringer is going to attack us for 4. We will basic defend with a connection to the world mine and a force field projection. So we don't take any damage, we'll deal 3 damage back. Nelson, 1 extra encounter card all over. Nice. Okay, we got 3 encounter cards. Come on, no whammies. Holster generator attached to the minion with the most remaining hit points. I got 2, 3. Got that there. If you cannot, attached minion gets +4 hit points and retaliate 2. Well, that's bad. We've got War Delivery. You may spend a wild resource. If you do not, the villain and Warbringer each attack you. We'll go ahead and spend Quinn Carrier. And then we've got Weapons Runner. Surges into the ward's been brought. Surge, discard X cards, where X is equal to the total number printed. Wild resources on cards in your hand. In your hand, cards in your control, and cards in your discard pile. Ooh. Alrighty, so that's going to surge. It's going to discard 1, 2. Oh, just 2. 1, 2. Surges into Extreme Risk. Find joystick and reveal her. If she's already in play, she activates against us. Alrighty. So she's going to attack. We'll choose to give her an additional boost card and draw a card. We'll block with Cyclops. 2, 4. Alright. Well, that was fun. But we do have an Unleash turn, so that's exciting. Let's go Rally the Troops to play Unleash Nova Force, and we got that ready to go. We'll use Supernova Helmet to Pot Shot. So, okay, so how much health do we have left? We're at 5, 9 health left on joystick. That is a problem. Pot shot the armor guard. Take it out. We get to ready here. Draw a card into an energy. I will basic attack Warbringer. Take him out. So ready, draw. Oh my gosh, we got all of the doubles. Supernova Helmet. Will Lightspeed Flight to remove 3 threat from here. We will basic attack the Weapons Runner. Take it out. Ready, draw. To another Unleash already. Okay, we've got a White Wolf to attack here for 2. White Wolf takes 2 damage back, which is unfortunate. We'll place a threat here. We'll go Supernova Helmet. And a Strength to play Miss Marvel. Nova will thwart 2 here. Which will ready, draw to Jesse. Got energy to play a command team. Comes in with 3. Okay. I got Genius to play Jesse. We will attack for 2, 3. We'll take 2 damage back. And so that is going to be 17, 4 damage left on joystick. Okay, we're going to hang on to Unleash. Miss Marvel will poke joystick for 1. Why not, right? There you go. She'll take 2 back. Miss Marvel is... I think we were going to have to chump block with the White Wolf. Okay, this was significantly more challenging encounter set than I was expecting it to be, but I don't know why I thought that throwing a Thunderbolt into Claw would not be that bad, but 'tis. Got connection, so we got, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we got the pot shot for joystick. I took the retaliate. Oh wait, and Miss Marvel would die. Okay, so we're actually just not gonna do that. For some reason yeah, never mind, we're good. Okay, we got 1 threat here. Claw's going to attack. Will block with Miss Marvel. Gonna be actually Miss Marvel survives that attack. Only takes 2 damage. Alrighty. There you go. Joystick is going to attack. I am going to basic defend here. I'm actually going to give joystick an additional encounter card. And draw a card. She's attacking for 1. I'm going to defend for 4. And I draw into a Lightspeed Flight. Okay. Nice. If we can get a Rally the Troops that can save... Well, I guess like White Wolf on 2 with 2 damage is not the biggest deal. Right? So 1, 2, 0. We take no damage. We've got 2 encounter cards. First one is Extreme Risk. She's going to activate against us. Alrighty. We will go ahead and take 1. We'll give her an additional boost card. We'll draw into an Inspired. Actually, I may not give her the additional boost card. I'm not going to give her the additional boost card. I'll go ahead and shuffle this. I'm just going to take it and see if we can survive the White Wolf attack. So it's going to be 2. Okay. Then we've got a Immortal Claw is back. We still haven't even touched Claw. But there we go. Okay. Not bad, actually. Sweet. So let's go ahead and use Squared Off to play Unleash Nova Force. Got a Supernova Helmet to play a Pot Shot to take out joystick. Right, she was at 17. 4 more takes her out. No retaliate because we took her out. She goes to the victory display, which is really nice. We get to ready Nova and draw a card. Which is Moon Girl. Alrighty. Sick, actually. Let's go ahead and thwart the main. Actually, Claws retaliate 1. We'll have to deal with that at some point. Let's just thwart the main now. That'll ready, draw, ready. Specialized training is huge here. Okay. Let's go ahead and Supernova Helmet. Sidearm. Nope. Supernova Helmet. Quinn Carrier. Connection. We'll play Moon Girl. We'll draw 3 cards. Pot Shot. Iron Man. Force Field. Okay. Nova will... We'll have Moon Girl thwart 2 here on Immortal Claw. It's going to deal 2 damage here. Nova's going to go ahead and clear Immortal Claw, which will ready, draw. Okay. Oh, I should have played... That's fine. I think I can still... I should have played Mission Leader first. Let's go Command Team and Pot Shot to play Mission Leader. Okay. Supernova Helmet will play a Specialized Training. Comes in with 5. We're going to basic thwart here to take this down to 3. That'll ready Nova Helmet. We will Supernova Helmet, Lightspeed Flight to clear Specialized Training. That will ready. Nope, doesn't ready Supernova Helmet. Draw though. So we got Squared Off. Okay. Squared Off is really good here because now we can get Iron Man into play and get a minion, which we can continue our Nova turn. Okay. This is down to 1. Mission Leader procs to draw us into a Maria Hill. Okay. Nice. Oh, I need my Surveillance Specialist. It's like there's one more thing I'm forgetting. What is it? What is it? I got it. So we got Surveillance Specialist. Now whenever we thwart, we can draw a card. Let's play Squared Off. Discard cards until you discard a minion and put that minion into play. 1. We got an Armored Guard. And we get to play a card from our hand, or an ally from our hand, reducing its cost by 3. We'll use a Force Field Projection to play an Iron Man. We got White Wolf to knock the Tough. Will place a threat here. Nova will thwart here, which will ready this, draw us into an inspired draw here for a command team. Okay. Supernova Helmets, command team, and a Maria. We'll play a Maria Hill on top of Miss Marvel. 2, 4, 6. We're going to play on top of Moon Girl, actually. Because I'd rather have Moon Girl back in our card, our shuffle, rather than Miss Marvel. It's going to draw us into a Squared Off. Okay. We got Maria going to go poke 1. Nova will poke the last couple, which will ready, draw into an X. Okay. We've got a squared off Supernova Helmet Professor X to get rid of Solid Sound Body. We're going to drop all 3 of these onto Iron Man. Reinforced Suit Inspired and Sidearm. Iron Man will punch for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, that was a fun turn. That was a really fun turn. Do we have an Unleash in the deck? I know we just played one. Nope, okay. I was going to say, if we have an Unleash in the deck, I'm going to flip down. We'll lose the main, but then we have a minion that we can then combo into Unleash for. But let's just stand up. Draw 6 cards, 2, 4, 5. Get an encounter card. Okay. We have the board state. We have clear joystick. We've gotten over all of like we've gotten over shadows, joystick. I think and we've built the board. So I can't think of another thing that is going to will hinder us, right? Like there are going to be things that are going to be thrown at us, of course, but I think that was kind of it for everything that the encounter deck had as huge jumps in terms of power. So I think we're good. I think we're ready to go. Get one more card, which is squared off. Alrighty. I do want to do the White Wolf thing. We got 2 here. We'll block with Maria. 1. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each card with a printed wild in your hand. You've got 0. So Maria is gone. Got 3 encounter cards. Weapons Runner. We got 4 encounter cards. Tech Gauntlets. Haha, Weapons Runner's got Tech Gauntlets. That's funny. Sonic Boom. Either spend 1 resource or exhaust every single character we control. We'll go 1, 2. Squared off for 3. And we've got Drawing Near. After your turn begins, discard and place 1 there. Alrighty. So, we'll place a pursuit counter. Alrighty then. Weapons Runner has 5 hit points. That is funny. Okay, let's go ahead and have White Wolf attack. No, actually, first let's use... Let's use Victoria to play an Inspired on White Wolf. Let's use a Lightspeed Flight. Nope, let's use a Mobile Bunker to play a Sidearm on White Wolf. I want to see her also. Yeah, right. We've got 2, 3, 4 damage here. We'll place a threat. Nova will basic thwart for 3 off of the main, which will clear it. That'll ready the Nova helmet. Surveillance Specialist will draw into a strength. Okay. I'm going to be flipping down to Alter Ego so that I can hit, or get rid of Drawing Near. I'm trying to figure out if I want to take out Weapons Runner. I don't think I do, right? I think I'm okay progressing to stage 2. We do have a X coming to us soon, so we can confuse Claw and just never flip back down and be protected against the Dark Designs. Will be 2 Claw. We'll probably pop with a Weapons Runner scheme, which would be fine. We get another scheme from the minion that comes out, which is not going to be too bad. But then if we hit a Dark Designs, we would not lose. I think it's worth hanging on to the Weapons Runner to see if we can get a Unleash and just use him as another fuel for Unleash. So let's flip down. We're going to... I guess let's use Jesse. We don't have anything. We can draw into a force field. Oh, we'll toss the force field projection to get rid of drawing near. We'll toss a light speed flight. And let's stand up. Okay. We have a strength. We're going to have 8 cards. This has been a great game. Oh, nice. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to have 8 cards in our hand, which is we're either going to draw a Nick or a Unleash. I think we're okay, so I'm going to hang on to the strength. We got a energy. Genius G's. Okay. There it is. Okay, so there's 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Okay. So what's nice here is we'll probably pop. We have an Unleash so that we have another minion that we can then use for our Unleash turn. White Wolf can just kind of feed the main scheme. We do have a command team there. So we can keep readying that. Hopefully we will get a side scheme or something so that we can deal with that. But feeling decent. Alrighty. We're going to place 2 threat here. Claw is going to scheme for 2, 3. Nice. And then Weapons Runner will pop us. So that worked out well. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Okay, we got an Armored Guard. And the Armored Guard schemes for 0. Nice. That worked out. Got 2 encounter cards. We got Dark Designs. So this is what we said. We weren't going to lose here because it's going to be 2 plus 2 is 4. But now we actually have we have some threat to take off. And then we've got a Tech Gauntlet. It gets plus 3 hit points at overkill with Armor Guard. Nice. Okay. Wahahaha. Excellent. Jesse is going to draw us into a Cyclops. Well, that's kind of exciting. That's okay. That's really fun. Let's flip up to Nova. Let's use a do I want to use an Unleash to play an Unleash? No, I'm going to see if I can hang on to Unleash. So let's just use a Supernova helmet to play Unleash Nova Force. We'll use Nova to thwart for 4 off a Secret Rendezvous. That already Supernova, that already here, that will draw us into a squared off. Okay. We will use the Supernova helmet. Yeah, grumble. Surveillance Specialist will draw us into a command team. Nice. Okay. We got a Genius to play a command team. Okay. White Wolf will knock the Tough. Here. Place a threat on the main. Got Supernova Helmet to play Pot Shot onto the Armored Guard, which will deal 4. Nova will thwart the main, which will ready Supernova, ready Nova, and draw here, which is a squared off. We'll command team to ready White Wolf. We will use Supernova Helmet, squared off. No, we'll use Supernova Helmet in Energy to play Cyclops. We're going to choose Claw. Gets +1 damage now. Nova will go ahead and take out the Armored Guard. That'll ready Supernova Helmet. That'll ready Nova. That will draw us into a Moon Girl. Oh, woo! Here we go. Here we go. Nice. White Wolf will go ahead and hit Claw for 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll place a threat. Supernova Helmet. We'll play Pot Shot to hit Claw for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will thwart the main here to ready, draw into another Pot Shot. We've got a Supernova helmet. To play pot shot on claw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to miss marble to pull it back to our hand. Okay. Nova will take out the weapons runner. Which will ready here. Which will draw into Nick and ready. Nice. We will command team to ready White Wolf. But I'm actually going to use Supernova helmet. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to... Hold on. Let's play squared off. Discard cards until we get a minion. Oh, well, there's Ironheart. Okay. Armor guard. Comes in with tough. We'll use a Supernova helmet to play a Nick Fury to draw 3 cards. We got command. There it is. Command team connection and a Lightspeed flight. Okay. White Wolf. We'll go ahead and knock the tough. Put a threat here. Nova will go ahead and basic the main to ready, draw, clear. Okay. Cyclops. I do have a pot shot. Pot shot's a little wasted. Let's go ahead and Nick. Go ahead and deal 2 damage here. Supernova helmet. Lightspeed flight. Connection to the world mine. We'll play Moon Girl on top of Nick. We'll draw 3 cards. Got 1, 2, 3. That does deck us out. Playing the same deck against the same scenario. Ooh, first ace to keep them healed. Oh, yeah, that'd be good. Maybe I'll swap out a command team, symbiote suit, and soaring acrobatics. I think soaring acrobatics is really good. Oh, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're at 3 villains at 1. Sorry. Yep. We're good. Got the Thunderbolt on turn 2. Oof. Okay. Let's put Rally the Troops out there for 3. Nova will go ahead and take out the Armor Guard, which will ready, draw. Another Nick. We're playing Nick again, my friends. Oh my gosh. You gotta love it. Nice. Let's go, villains at 1. So I need the Supernova helmet, Force Field Projection to play a command team. Nicholas Ridiculous. That's great. Then Nova will take out Claw. Comes in with tough and 22 health. Okay. That readies Nova, readies helmet, draws into a squared off. Yeah, I like this is not an infinite deck, but it's very close to an infinite deck, which is kind of fun. Okay. Let's use... I guess let's just have Moon Girl knock tough. She'll take 2. Got Cyclops hitting Claw for 3. 1, 2, 3. Iron Man hitting for 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. White Wolf is exhausted, but we will ready White Wolf. And White Wolf will hit for 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a threat on the main. We'll go ahead and play squared off. Discard cards until we get a minion, which is Warbringer. Then we will use a Supernova helmet to play Nick Fury on top of Moon Girl. We'll draw 3 cards. Lightspeed Flight, squared off, and a pot shot. Beautiful. Nova will go ahead and thwart 3 off of Rally the Troops, which will heal 2 damage from everybody. That clears. We get to ready, draw to an Ironheart. Okay. Nova will use a Nick to deal 2 damage here. Supernova Helmet and a Unleash will play Ironheart on top of Nick. Greetings from Turkey. Welcome. Draw into a Champion's Mobile Bunker. Nova will thwart the main here. Ready, draw into a Lightspeed Flight. Supernova Helmet will play a pot shot to take out a Warbringer, which will draw. Ironheart will hit for 2. 1, 2. Nova will hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I had Mission Leader from earlier, which is a Miss Marvel. Alrighty. Let's use a... Oh, no, we got it. Hold on. We can just connection to hit a pot shot for 5. That deck was insane. Like, it was a lot of build-up, but I mean, like, also we built up through a Thunderbolt. Like, that was a ton of fun. That was a really fun deck. I enjoyed that a lot. But I mean, like, I think there was a chance that we could just keep going, right? Because we had a squared off for an X, assuming we hit a minion. We had a Champion's Mobile Bunker. We could have returned the squared off. What would we got? We got an Unleash and a pot shot. Pot shot could have taken out the minion. I mean, like, we just kept going. White Wolf was the main thing that yeah. I think, yes. Yeah. I think White Wolf did a lot of that. Squared off also helped, but White Wolf there towards the end, like, we got 4 readies and 4 card draws off White Wolf in the last turn. So, like, she's attacking for 4. With Cyclops, it's 5. She's attacking for 5. Places 1 threat, which allows us to draw a card, get another resource, just because we can just thwart the main over and over, and then we ready Supernova and draw a card each time we do that. So that was like 8 additional resources in the last turn. Yeah. Oof. Squared off is such a fun card. I really enjoyed Thor Leadership. Oh, it's so good. Actually getting to play allies like Beta Ray Bill and Heimdall. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. In two-handed, you could add a friend to play Honorary Avenger, and then you'd really get cooking. Ooh, what would Honorary Avenger... Oh, Honorary Avenger on White Wolf. And then you could go, yeah. Oh, I was thinking Earth's Mightiest Avenger on White Wolf to go Sky Cycle and stuff, too. Inspiring Presence. Yeah. That would be crazy. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, can you ready... I think it's exhausted character you control to ready your hero. I don't, like... But, like, I could run the... But I'm trying to, like, think about the ways that you could get around. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Inspiring Presence. What does that do? Heal 1... Oh, yeah, you could run 2 double leaderships. Oh, heck, if you're running 2 double leaderships, just run command team twice. Or run 3 more command teams, right? And just ready White Wolf 6 times. Oof. If you get a chance after this game, Google Triple Changers from the Transformers LCG. They're an exact copy. That's what got you. Oh, that's fun. Ant-Man, Wasp. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, I'll take a look. I mean, that was a blast. That was insane. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think two-handed, you just run 2 leaderships, run 3 more command teams, Inspiring Presence, Honorary Avenger, 4 White Wolf, as well as Nova, and you just keep going. I will be at Gen Con, yeah. I'm attending Trickster Takeover event on Saturday. Yeah, I'd love to get in a game. I need to sign up for the event. I have not done. I have not done that yet, but I need to go do that, assuming that there's still spots. That's on my to-do list that I kind of forgot about, but nice. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was fun. I will definitely be putting this one on YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually probably gonna put this deck into CDB. I never do that. I'll put the deck into CDB. Cap or Quicksilver as the Avenger, just ready everyone 80 times. Ooh, yeah. Especially with Cap being able to reduce the cost of everybody to play. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday each day at noon. Nice. Yeah, my Gen Con schedule is not filled up yet, and so I'll pick one of those days. Saturday's usually the worst, or not the worst, the busiest day for me. Hot Wheels. Nova discovers vibranium. I assume White Wolf utilizes vibranium. I have no idea what White Wolf's lore is. Seems like a vibranium deal, though. Oh, nice. Well, very cool. Well, thank you all so very much for hanging out. This was kind of fun to just kind of dive into one hero for a stream. I'm going to be back tomorrow, and so we're streaming tomorrow instead of Wednesday. We're going to be doing some Final Girl, some Season 3 Final Girl tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, which is the same time that this stream started. And then we'll be back on Friday to continue our Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring Saga playthrough. So that's also going to be at 10 a.m. Thank you so very much for hanging out. I appreciate y'all, and we will see you all next time. Peace.